All right, people. I think it's about time we finally have this final chat. I cannot put any more emphasis on this, but it has to be done. And I think a lot of yous have to stop wasting your energy on these elbows up asshole maggot Canadians. You guys are wasting your time with trying to convince them otherwise. The type of Canadians that I have disdain for are the ones that are anti-freedom, only listen to government, very self-righteous, very smug, and are always obedient, thinking that what they're doing is for the greater good because the government said so. You know, it says it right there in the Constitution. Section 3, verse 16, 316 type of thing, right? It's almost Bible-like, without even questioning the narrative. A lot of yous have to stop arguing with these maggots. There are plenty of other things to argue over. Keep your energy close to you, and just basically that. Can you guys stop wasting your fucking time with these maggots? What are you trying to accomplish? And even if it's for something that is best for the country, leave them alone. I understand we're in the final stretch of this election season, but it does not matter. These idiots have had 10, if not more years, but let's say for the sake of this video, 10 plus years to finally figure it out. And if they haven't, let them go. Live and let live, and live and let die. That's the way I see it, okay? In the metaphorical sense, but also in the physical sense. You have to understand something, guys. When 25 came around, a lot of us have felt a difference in the shift, in the paradigm shift. It's either you're for freedom or you're not. And if you're not on the side of freedom, then you know what? That's totally fine. You motherfuckers are on your own, and you're gonna be left behind, settling in the dust of time where all we could do is just laugh at your sorry ass, and that's about it. That's your fucking legacy. So fuck you and peace out type of thing. That's basically it for these people. And the best part is, even though that this is a little bit macabre, what I'm about to say, maybe yes, maybe no, but I've always felt like this. The ones that are useful idiots, I don't think people realize that they're making the world a better place by going through, like just screwing with their own existence. You know what I mean? They're on self-destruction mode, and I've always felt this since I was young. You're on self-destruction mode, and I am loving it when I see you, like, just really getting a taste of your own fucking medicine. There is something about that that is so satisfying, so vindicative. If that's even a word, but you feel vindicated. And I do not have sympathy for these people. Not as if I don't have sympathy or empathy at all, I do. It's just, these are the types of people that are dangerous. The types of people that if they had the opportunity to shove you in a special camp, they'd probably fucking do it. And admit it to yourself, guys, if there's ever a motherfucker that pisses you off, that you deem as a threat to your survival, more specifically your self-preservation, your liberties, you'd shove them in there too. I know I would. Sounds rather harsh, but I really don't care at this point. There are some people that are worth having to keep in your life, and some people that are not. And I understand that now is crunch time, and and there definitely is a difference, I feel, compared to somewhat of a difference. When I was in Florida and I was leaving election day, you could sense that there were a lot of energies that were going crazy. A lot of people were very festive or just celebrating the fact that they were happy that Trump was going to get back in. And again, I'm in fucking Trump country, you know, like West Palm Beach is Trump country. I've seen a few people out there wearing Kamala Harris shirts, okay? So it's not like that up here, but there have been some individuals that I've seen, not necessarily individuals, but icons of really showing that they're supporting the conservatives, especially in my old neighborhood. And I've never seen that before, but it is very interesting because I think a lot of people are not giving a shit. But it does feel like there is an imminent danger compared to the United States, I find. I think the US will be relatively fine. Canada, I don't think that will be the case because I don't have much faith in Canadians, let alone Quebecers. You know, a lot of people are going to be voting for the Bloc. And if the catalyst at the end of the night, and it's kind of ironic, is Trump. Canadians and Quebecers were meant to believe that he's the bad guy because he's putting tariffs on anything of Canadian goods. But it's like, you fucking morons. These people have been taxing you your entire life. You've never once questioned, why do I have to pay taxes? I'm not talking about the fact that, I'm not talking about the concept of taxes. Why should I be forced to pay taxes? Why is there a welcome tax? Why is there a carbon tax? Why does there have to be a capital gains tax? Why is our tax in Quebec, our sales tax, almost at 15 fucking percent when you guys are still fucking poor and you're considered a have-not province while mooching off of Alberta? Can anyone, and oh yeah, the property tax, all of these things that you just can't help but question, the taxes on what and why should I be forced? Not the idea of taxes. Well, we gotta pave the roads. We gotta have these government programs. We got to keep society functioning. What are you people talking about? You literally locked down individuals for a few years, creating a boogeyman over the flu when we've had the flu prior to 2020, and all your taxes were still getting paid even though they fucked the economy over. It's not the flu that did this, stupid. It's the fucking government. I mean, it's like people have forgotten about that. Taxes were still bullshit then, and they're still bullshit now. And we saw the self-destruction. And I love it. I'm here for that. But at the same time, I was also making the mistake of having to argue with people that it is still your body, your fucking choice. I don't care if you think the vaccines are good. I don't care if you think that there should be mandates. It's still your body or your fucking choice, man. You could be like that when it comes to abortion, but you can't show us grace when it comes to firearms or bodily autonomy. Wow, how hypocritical. Not as if I didn't see that fucking double speak anywhere. Like John Cena, you can't see me, y'all. You can't see me. You can't see that shit. So I've just become like, you know what? I'm going to reserve my energy for something productive. And even if that means I'm going to come out and say things that people don't like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm just going to be me, dude. And even if that means people are so turned off by me, by my opinions online, no, it's not an excuse to dox people. That's a lame excuse. But if I was smart enough and I was intelligent enough to know how to fucking hack, and somebody did that to me, I think it's only fair that you do it back to them. Hey, give them a taste of their own medicine. Why not? We're square. You fuck me, I fuck you, we're good. Oh, you got fired. Okay, we'll shove it up your ass. That's the way I see it. And if people don't like me in person, well, that's totally fine. I wasn't like the most super likable person to begin with, in the sense of I'm not going to get along with everybody. You know, people think whatever the hell they want. But I'm just making this video to say, can you people stop trying to convince them? You're wasting your time. Find your tribe, worry about yourself and your fucking friends and family, and that's it. That's basically it. Beyond that, eternal vigilance. We'll see what's going to happen when it comes to election day. And then we'll have the fucking question, if Comrade Carney gets in, should we still be fighting for Canada? And for those that don't, we'll probably be seeking, hopefully, greener grass on the other side. We'll worry about that bridge when we get there, but it is lurking. It is a coming. I cannot tell you my definitive opinion on these polls. I'm trying to remain neutral because I am able to see it from both sides. I'm able to see that there is fudging going on, propaganda, swaying of the numbers, and taking advantage with Trump being the catalyst, but it's not enough time for people to get to know Comrade Carney. How many of these people are fucking bots and fucking shills versus the reality boots on the fucking ground is people are not happy with the state of Canada right now. They're not fucking happy. That feeling, is it being translated through the numbers? Because don't forget, and the cartoon con was right when he said in the English debate that there was, I think he said it was China that committed foreign interference in the last 2 consecutive elections. So where are those elbows up people? Where are those guys? Oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. Okay, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I take that as a compliment. But when that shit fucking comes around and the facts are shown, you just have that ammo ready and you tell yourself, well, bye-bye, bitch, because eventually your karma's gonna fucking hit you, and it's gonna hit you hard. So at this point, guys, that's where I'm at. And no matter what happens, whoever gets elected, there needs to be consequences for all these idiots' actions. I'm talking the language Nazi, even here in Quebec. I'm sorry. There's no amnesty. That motherfucker has got to go. And it's not just jail. And putting in the PQ is not going to solve anything. If you think that's a viable option, I still want to hear in the crowd, you're splitting the vote, bitch. Anything that you do is vote splitting. How many fucking Quebecers are also guilty and brainwashed as Canadians for not liking the fact that Blanchette is not being aggressive and adversarial towards Trump? That's why he's probably losing a few seats. But then again, you also have to ask yourself the question, he even said, well, I have no desire to become prime minister, or something like that. Then why the fuck are you there? Yeah, I know, kind of ironic. Again, it's a failed state, and yet this fucking so-called nation sold itself out to globalism. Gee, the one thing that Quebec is so proud of its bloody cash cow, Hydro-Quebec, the service fucking sucks. It's going up 3%, or at least it has gone up. Why? And your partner's with the whiff. I get a little bit sus and a little bit of red flags when I see that, and I'm supposed to take you guys seriously. My nationalism, you guys could fucking kiss that shit out the fucking window. I don't know what Blanchet is doing. He's probably hanging out too much in the fucking lithium mines and just, soaking and smelling all those EV fumes. It's created like a brain rot in his fucking head, or it's just giving him some form of psychosis, I don't know, or a Mandela effect. Regardless of that, folks, you gotta stop trying to wake these people up. Fuck them. They're doing us a favor. When they're screwing with themselves, you're making the world a better place. Stop wasting your time with them. This is gonna be the last fucking time I'm gonna make this video, okay? If you guys want to continue doing that, then by all means. But for me, I'm giving you my opinion. That's all that is, and that's all that matters, all right? Metal up your ass and peace the fuck out.